what it says in war, both nations will help one another. And it doesn't just mean war on the Korean Peninsula. And that's why the Republic of Korea, since the end of the Korean War, the active fighting in the Korean War, that's why they fought with America in Vietnam. That's why the Republic of Korea has sent troops to Iraq, to Afghanistan, to Somalia, and many other places in support of U.S. missions. They believe in this alliance, and so does America. These words are clear and they are unambiguous. They speak of military confrontation, while at the same time, they speak of setting conditions for economic prosperity. For me in Korea, when I served there, they spoke Korean words to me, kachi kachi da. We go together. Kachi kachi da. We go together. So the ground of the togetherness between the Republic of Korea and the United States is going to ensure, if we keep it together, a long and lasting positive climate for continuing economic development and trade, regionally and globally. And last, this alliance will provide us a bedrock of military readiness, a bedrock of readiness that says to North Korea and other aggressors in the area to lay off the Republic of Korea. And if they don't, the results will be quick and they will be decisive. You know, a growing relationship between the Republic of Korea and the United States has done something else for the United States of America in the 21st century. It gives us our only single, reliable, trusted partner on the East Asian mainland. There is no one else. This alliance for the United States is crucial to our strategic interests in Asia. Anywhere offshore, as Dean Atchison said, will not do us any good. You, the veterans of the Korean War, enabled all this, and you set it up. You achieved a great victory, not just in that war, but what we see on the ground today. You know what the Korean War Memorial says in Washington? I'll just say it one more time in closing. It said, our nation honors her sons and daughters who answer the call to defend the country they never knew and a people they never met. This elegant perspective was true in 1950, but we can never let it be true again. Never. Everyone will see it this way as long as we march forward together into the future, holding hands. So in conclusion, we're all going to give a resounding kachi kachi da as a way to remember when we go home today our mission. And our mission is to tell our neighbors about this alliance. Now, I'm going to count to 3 in English. And at the end of 3, I want everybody in this room, be careful, don't knock the chandeliers down, but I want you to rattle the chandeliers with a resounding kachi kachi da. Then when you go home, I want you to remember what those words mean. So let's take a whack at it. Everybody listen up to the count of 3. We're going to do this till we get it right. Are you ready? All right. Don't screw this up. 1, 2, 3. Kachi kachi da! At this time, I'd like to invite the chairman of Combined Korean-U.S. Veterans Association Special Advisor to U.S.-Korean Alliance Association, Colonel Louis Decker.
Addressing you, we understand there's some Japanese American war veterans here, like Korean war veterans. We welcome you. Whether you were KMAG, RA, US, Katusa, any of those, your Korean War veterans, and this is for you, and we're addressing ourselves to you. They just mentioned from the rostrum that the Korean Thanksgiving holiday is a 3-day festival. We're in the middle of it, and it's appropriate that we meet here together to thank God for the freedom that Korea and the United States enjoy. That's something to be thankful about. Let's praise God. I also want to extend my personal appreciation to a guy that said, "Don't screw it up." I'll try not to screw it up, General Bell. But I've seen a lot of people in Korea. I went to Korea the first time in '51. I went to Korea the last time in 2008 so far. I've seen a lot of commanders. If you'll look at that booklet that you were given, that program booklet, you'll see most of the noted general officers of the United States Army and the Marines in some cases have served as commanders in Korea. It's my personal experience that no man has ever served as commander short of General Douglas MacArthur, as well as General B.B. Bell. Thank you. Some of you know that I was also a Vietnam War veteran, 4 tours in Vietnam. I had a question, and I'm going to share that question with you in a quick answer and then quit. I served my time in Korea, 3 years we had in Korea. We were in Vietnam 8 years. We had more casualties, we spent more money. We had more deals, and yet today South Vietnam does not exist, and the Republic of Korea is one of the leading nations in the world. Now that's a success that we ought to all be proud of. General Bell mentioned alliances. Look, we've got alliances all over the world in this country, and most of them aren't worth the paper they're written on. One alliance still works. It's worked for 59 years, and the Lord willing, it'll work for a lot more years if we have enough soldiers left to make it work in both our countries. The Korean-U.S. Security Alliance. That alliance came about in a letter from Dwight Eisenhower to President Rheem, the last day before they signed the peace treaty. That's when the alliance started, and that's why it started. But actually, it's endured all these years because it began when the first Americans were in Korea, and that wasn't 1948, and it wasn't 1945. I think the year was 1840 when the first Americans set foot in that country. They were Protestant missionaries, and they started school systems. They got killed. And a lot of them are buried in a special cemetery in Seoul that General Bell told me about one time. We also had a ship sail over there. I understand there's some sailors up here. We had a ship sail over there, and the Koreans didn't like it, and they sunk it, and we lost them in on that. And they're still in Korea. We go back to Korea a long time, and the Lord willing, we'll go forward with Korea together for a long time yet. Now, that's all I want to say with one other thing. And Lucio over here reminds me of that. He didn't say anything, but he reminded me of it. We had a bunch of men in Korea. I saw a gentleman here in civilian clothes. I think that's him back there. Went to Korea in 48 in K-Mag and didn't come home till 51 out of K-Mag. We had some silent warriors in Korea before most of us had ever heard of the place. And so those warriors at K-Mag deserve a special round of applause. Join me in that. Okay, back to the script. It's been my great privilege to sojourn with you guys. And beyond sojourning in something that's worth sojourning for. And that's what you see in Korea today. And that's what you see in your buddies sitting around you here. It was worth it. And it's our business to see that it continues being worth it. God bless America and God bless Korea.
히로시마 나가사키에 먼저 폭탄 터뜨려서 한국에서 빼앗긴 주권을 되찾기 유교 전쟁을 듣고 김일성한테 공산당에 망할 것 같은데 내가 되지 않으니까 미국 유엔이 들어서 또 도와줘서 또 이기게 하시죠. 그러니까 우리 대한민국은 하나님 앞에 대단히 축복받은 나라예요. 보통 미국 사람들이 God bless America 그러지만 우리는 아메리카 블레스 코리아 미국의 한국을 축복하시고 도와줘서 이만큼 발전 성장한 걸로 역사적으로 우리가 믿습니다. 그래서 우리는 언제나 어떻게 살아야 되느냐? 감사하는 마음으로 있습니다. 하나님한테 감사하고 미국한테 감사하고 유엔에게 감사하고 경제를 부흥시키는 도와주고 여러 번에 도와준 거 우리가 미국에 대해서 잊지 말아야 됩니다. 그래서 우리는 특히 이 우리나라 대한민국이 이렇게 오늘날까지 부흥발전 축복받고 성장해서 잘 사는 것을 첫째는 하나님께 감사하고 두 번째는 미국에 감사하고 또 앞으로 미국 한미동맹이 잘 돼서 정말 우리나라가 최고의 나라 될 때까지 우리는 한미동맹을 한미관계를 돈독해야 될 걸로 믿습니다. 그런데도 불행하게 여러분이 소식을 많이 듣는데 우리나라 지금 현재 전국 좌파 세력이 많이 있어요. 이승만 대통령의 그 민주주의 정신과 박정희 대통령의 산업화 더 나가서 우리 대한민국 선진화로 가야 되는데 중간에 이 자경사상, 좌파 사상이 들어와가지고 도처에 전국 좌파 사상이 들어왔어요. 나라를 혼란케 하는 거 여러분 알고 있지 않습니까? 그래서 그 좌파 세상이 국회로 들어가고
Rheem, third-year student from UCLA, to give second-generation Korean American perspective.